Hi fans, welcome to the LB Gym. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommy's TV coverage of the opening game ACAA men's basketball season here from the LB Gym in Fredericton. Will be the host Tommy's taking on the UNBSJ Seawolves. They're about a minute and a half away from the start of this one. These teams just played here last Saturday, less than a week ago, in the Ken Gould tournament, and it's going to take a dandy game this season to beat that game. That was 91-90 SJ in overtime. 1 point game went back and forth, the end of regulation into overtime. What a game that was. For SJ, they scored those 91 points on 96 shots. 80 of that 96 taken by a combination of four players: Ethan Zamurda, Jack Fury Miller, Ben Power, and AJ Nash. It was Zamurda with 26 of those shots. Scorers were Ben Power with 24, Zamurda 22, Fury Miller with 20, and Nash with 9, including a key lay-in in overtime. The Tommies, they had 95 shots. Littleton took 26 of those. He ended up with 31 total points. McCarthy 18, Amos 11, and Villain 10 in that contest. Starters being introduced for the Seawolves. 4 will be Ethan Zamurda. 9 is AJ Nash. 10 is Doyle Burton. 13, Jack Fury Miller. And 21 is Ben Power. Power, second-year player, played with St. Mary's in the U Sport Aid US last season. Co-captains for the Seawolves and Coach Paul Vaughn, Ethan Zamurda and Jack Fury Miller. Starters for STU, 5, Ethan Tumwine. Oh, these are the 9 starters being introduced. We get the starters here after the non-starters. This is the Tommies' first home game. Now the starters for STU. Three is Vince Littleton, fourth-year guard out of Markham, Ontario at 6 foot. 4 is Zach Duell, first-year player at RNS and Moncton High School. 9 is Evan Villain. He's out of Miramichi, 6 foot 2 inch. Fourth year out of Miramichi Valley, also fourth year out of Miramichi Valley. 6 foot 3 inch Owen Amos. And out of Grand Falls, now residing in Fredericton, FHS UNB and Mount A on the playing resume, along with John Caldwell, I believe, in Grand Falls, is Noah McCarthy. Set for the tip here will be Burton and Villain. Tommies this season, you haven't seen any games yet in the Ken Gould or the preseason action against Central Maine. Smaller this year than they were in the last few years. Really top out at 6 foot 4 in rookie Brady Herbert, but really 6'3", at least until Herbert settles into the league. Rotation player, 6'3", really the length of it. So the Tommies will need to gang rebound, need to play with intensity, of course. You know they're going to put points on the board. Shot missed that time by Littleton. And it'll be a little different looks on both offense and defense for STU this season. Tommies 15-3, lost in the finals, a 1 point heartbreaker to MSVU. Been to the finals three straight years have the Tommies. Yet to close the deal. Pass inside for Power is too strong and out the back. Seawolves last season. Record I have not written down for some reason. Start this one. Oh, well, that's all right. We'll carry on here with gameplay. No score. We played just over a minute. So last weekend was the Ken Gould. Teams had 3 teams to prepare for, and the second in a day, the second game in 2 days. This time they've had a week to prepare for one another and a singular focus. Talked to Coach Hickey. He said he thinks that might be a difference in this one in terms of the focus. No news at all out of the Seawolves. Talked to Coach Vaughn very briefly. Asked him one question, said, any news this week? And he said, none. It was good enough for me. No other questions. Let's roll the ball out. Let's see if we get one as entertaining as we had last Saturday. Turnover Seawolves over to the Tommies and Noah McCarthy. There's Villain. To the bucket, first two of the game. Goes to Miramichi and Evan Villain. Tommy's up 2. Zamurda. Power. Inside for Doyle Burton. He scores 2. We're tied. Ahead quickly, Villain. Villain to the bucket again. Nice little shot off glass. Miramichi marksman off the mark here, or on the mark here. I guess off the mark too, if you think about a running analogy. AJ Nash scores. Looked a lot like the overtime shot that he made last time out. Kick to the corner, extra pass, McCarthy. 3 points. Shout out to the McCarthy clan, who I believe are away this weekend in Ottawa to watch Allie, Noah's sister, with the Ottawa GGs as they get started this weekend. 7-4 Tommies. Noah McCarthy right down Broadway for 2. Little better start to this one for the Tommies, their opening act. Last time, SJ got out in front to a nice lead before the Tommies could really recover and get their footing under them. This time it's the Tommies in front to start out, and there's a triple made by the Seawolves, who have live stats running for this one, so between quarters we'll be able to give you updates. McCarthy snakes to the rim a little too strong with the kiss off the glass that time. Over to the Seawolves. Amos, good defense on Power. Littleton forces the pass back to Nash. Nash, little scoop shot there. That one maybe should have been a kick out. Tough runner there for Nash going away from the bucket. Littleton misses the 3. Rebounds Zamurda. Ahead for Nash. Jack Fury Miller. He has a little scoop shot. Nice reverse lay in there for Fury Miller. Fury Miller with the pickoff on the pass. Ahead for Zamurda. Zamurda scored 19 a game last year. Fury Miller 17. Big points returning for the Seawolves. And it's now the Seawolves in front by 2. McCarthy for Villain. Make it 7 for Evan Villain out of the gate. Nash got by Littleton. 3 subs for Stu, 2 for SJ. In for SJ, 5 is Aiden Connors, 12, Ernest Vovk. And for the Tommies, 5 is Tamwine, 8 is Lands, and 14 is Ben Duell. Villain and McCarthy stay for Stu. Power dribbles against McCarthy. Looking inside for Vov. Nice pass, nice score. Ahead for Ben Duell. Vovk with the bat away. No backcourt here. Verlaine scores again. We'll mention your officials in this one: Dan Patterson, Dave McGrattan, and Michael Murray. Veteran, experienced crew and a pretty darn good crew. Ball blocked by Duel. McCarthy on the run. It's going to be a football. Not sure if you can see in the shot there or not, but if you get a chance, have a look at the attire of the Tommy's coaching staff are wearing. Pretty sharp looking dress shorts and shirts emblazoned with the T. Dress shorts would be quite a little different. Not sure we want to see Coach Hickey in those on the sideline. Some pretty dapper there are the Tommy's coaching staff. Of course, they're always coordinated in their game shirts. Zamurda, long three. Front rim, bounce off for McCarthy. 4 minutes to go. The Tommies up one. Definitely a better start in this one for Stu. This could be a tight one all the way through. Wouldn't be surprised at that. Riverlands opens it up just a little bit. Tommies +4 with the three-pointer from the former Rossay Red Hawk. Vovk answers with nothing but nylon. McCarthy wheels and deals, picks it up, finds Duel. Taken away by Fury Miller. Lands was in pursuit. No foul given as Fury Miller puts the Seawolves up one, 18-17. Ben Duel gets to the bucket, puts the Tommies up one. Duel out of Moncton. And I want to say McNaughton High School. Yes, McNaughton High. Battle inside Tumwine and Fury Miller. Dave McGrattan says a little too much wrestling on the inside there. Lance Howlett will check in for Ben Power. 2:42 to go here in the first. See a little different rotations in these teams than we did in the preseason Ken Gould tournament. Connors for Howlett. Lands tries another three and makes another three. Much better start to the game for the Tommies, 22-18. Stu +4, 2 minutes to go. A little bit better than that. In the opening stanza, what will be a long, long season here in the ACAA. Seawolves hosting the ACAA tournament. Out of bounds. Howlett and Connors, little malfunction at the junction there on the pass. Owen Amos checks in for the Tommies. Screen frees McCarthy for a triple. 25-18 Stu. It's going to be off the foot of Noah McCarthy. Ball will stay with the Seawolves. Fast-moving first quarter, only 2 fouls, both of them on the Tommies, 1:30 to go. Not a lot of whistles, pretty quick play, gotta like that. Good fan experience when that happens. And thanks for watching along, lots of action happening. I'll update you at some point in time on all the other Tommy action happening this weekend. That's Connors, he's a shooter, he can make it from anywhere. That's a triple. They close out and lands that time, so he'll drive. Foul on Fury Miller. And Riverlands will go to the line. to shoot a couple. Lands 4 points a game last year. Littleton will check in. Probably 4 lands here out of the timeout. Could also be for McCarthy. Haven't seen Noah McCarthy get a break here yet. Lands good on the first. Second rim's out. Rebound is corralled by Vovkov for Howlett. Howlett out of Halifax and Bayview High School. Offensive foul on Vov. Couple subs in here. Dove Kahn, Ben Power back for SJ. Fury Miller Zamurda out. Ethan Tom Wiener out for STU as Vince Littleton checks back in. Littleton screens for McCarthy. McCarthy pass for Ben Duell. Duell fake, gets open. Jump shot rattles out, but it's Owen Amos on the offensive glass. Earns a fresh 14 for the Tommies. Duell looking to kick that pass out to McCarthy. Blocked on the pass by Howlett. Seawolves and Dove Kahn. Defensive chant here from the Tommy faithful. Bob's going to finish that nice look inside from Dove Kahn. Beautiful delivery there. 3-point game, final 10 seconds of the opening quarter. What a quick and entertaining quarter it was. McCarthy's going to draw a foul on Connors with 2.4 on the clock. That'll send McCarthy to the line. 86% free throw shooter, 16 points, 4 assists a game. First team all ACAA last season for McCarthy. Last season, the season before. Question my own notes sometimes. I believe last season as well. McCarthy makes the second free throw, will sub out, get an extra 2.4 seconds of rest here. As Zach Duell checks in to end the quarter. Tommy's +5 as we sit right now, 2.4 on the game clock. For Powers against Duell. Powers short on the chuck. We're going to end the first quarter 28-23. I'll fire up the online stats here and let you know how things look. And now it's Coach Hickey in his 6th year here. Correction from the starting lineup. That must mean I'm in my 6th year here as well with Stu. That's a bit hard to believe. I started in John's first year. So let's have a look at our team comparison here. Seawolves 23 points, 10 of 17 from the field, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, no free throws. Tommy's 28 points, 10 of 16 from the field, 5 of 6, 83% beyond their arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Turnovers are close, rebounds are dead even at 6, bench points are close. Points in the paint favor SJ a little bit, of course, with the Tommies making 5 3-pointers. That's almost undoubtedly going to happen. Scorers, leading scorers, Vovk with 7, Nash with 5, Fury Miller 4, Connors 3, Zamurda 2, Burton Doyle 2. Conspicuous by his absence, Ben Power, 0 for 1 thus far. St. Thomas Tommies, Noah McCarthy, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from both three-point land and the free throw stripe, 10 points. Villain 9 with a great start, 4 of 5 from the field. Riverlands 2 of 2 for 7. Ben Duell 2 rounds out Tommy's scoring. So a little more depth of scoring for SJ, spread out a little more. Tommy's getting 10 and 9 to start the game from McCarthy and Villain through quarter 1. Tommy ball here to start the quarter. Zach Duell. Vince Littleton wearing the 23 tonight in the green. Wears 3 in the white colored jersey. Lands, Amos, and in the corner is Ben Duell. For the Seawolves, Howlett, Power, Connors, Kahn, and Vovk. Miss inside for the Tommies. Very makeable shot that time for STU. Rolled out. Vovk for Kahn on the outside. Powers, he's going to get a pass back. I thought he was going to take that shot. There is Connors, good patience. Step through, but can't make the baseline jumper. Littleton kicks for Lands, and Lands draws a foul. Good crowd here on opening night for the Tommies. Atlantic University Sport action has not yet started. They get underway next weekend. The Tommies will manage to draw a good crowd here at home. Start the season. And Tommies draw a good crowd anyway. Shouldn't, don't mean that to say that AUS would funnel the crowd away, but you're a basketball fan, you got one option, and that's here. And can't imagine why you'd want to be anywhere else, in fact. Vovk for Kahn. Howlett. Corner kick. 5 to shoot. Powers from the elbow. Tommies +5. Kickouts into the hands of Power. Power looked like might have got away with the steps there. Officials say no. Their opinion matters, not mine. It's one of those plays that looks a little funny from a distance. 3-point game, chant for the Tommies now. Like to see that student section engaged like that. Amos, little runner, that rims out into the hands of Howlett, off for Nash. Nash kick, back to Howlett. Kahn miss out of the corner. Lands for Duell, ahead for Amos. Amos shoots the 3. Front rim that time, no rebounders. Power. Rimmed out a 3-pointer. Amos picked that one up. Littleton for Amos. Oh, and Amos tosses one-handed off the glass. Kahn contested and then picked up the rebound. Nice move, Nash. He gets to the rim again. That one a little too strong off the window. Littleton out of the corner for Amos. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Lands. Littleton launches. No rim there, might have been a piece of that shot. That one was well off the marks. I have to think that one was deflected out of his hand. Power for Vov, corner kick touched by Zach Duell, forces the extra pass. 3 to shoot, elevate, shot, miss. Rebound, River Lands. Pass back for Amos, that one short of the rim as well. Zamurda, Fury Miller back in for STU. Domine, Villain, and McCarthy in for, they're in for STU. Fury Miller, Zamurda are in for the Seawolves. Important to get the team straight. Another miss on the drive. Tommies sweep the glass, and it's Littleton working in the front court. Strikes up the playlist that time, a little traveling music. We're going to hear what Vince likes on in his earbuds that time. A little travel. Another take by Nash. Again, he's looking for a foul. And again, he's the last one back up the court. Villain left that one just a little short. He started the game red hot. Missed that time, 3-point contest. Power. He's going to go on duel, score 2 points. 1 point game. Bobby's been stuck at 30 here a few possessions. Let's see if McCarthy can get them back on track. He finds Littleton. Fancy pass there, deflected. Zach Duell can't get it to go, and it's Power on the rebound to score here. Puts SJ back in front. Timeout coming if it goes in, I think. McCarthy can't get the shot to go. Fury Miller on the board. Fury Miller looks to kick over to Zach Duell. And Zach knocks it out of bounds. Kick was for Zamurda. Aiden Connors in. It's going to be for AJ Nash. Power, second try is good. And there you see the timeout. Had to sense that was coming on a score. Timeout, Tommies. About 4.5 to go here in the first half. Opportunity now to run down all the other Tommy action going on. Women's hockey, they're home tonight. Last I heard, they were down 2-1 to Mount A. They go on the road tomorrow at St. FX, home Friday the 1st, Saturday the 2nd, U to M and UNB. Volleyball gets underway here tomorrow. Women, 3 o'clock. Men, 5 o'clock. Women get Mount St. Vincent. The men, St. Anne. Sunday, both teams against St. Anne, women 11, men at 1. We'll have all the action here on Tommy's TV. Men's soccer, critical game tomorrow into the semifinal. Team that's 11-0-1 has a 3:30 semifinal in Moncton, Medavie Blue Cross Stadium. They win that, they'll advance to the final Sunday at 3, Medavie Blue Cross Stadium versus UNB, the winner of UNBSJ or UKC. Of course, soccer men hosting CCA Nationals right here in Fredericton, November 6th to 9th at the Grand Harvey Turf. STU men ranked 4th in the country behind Humber, Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, and Vanier. Get yourself there. Of course, opening weekend in the ACAA basketball season as well. Tomorrow, Crandall and MSVU, 2-4 women and men. UKC and Holland also 2-4. Sunday, Mount A and MSVU 1-3. That's your opening weekend action around the ACAA. ACA.ca, all your schedules, basketball and volleyball. If you're a hockey fan, you're going to have to look up Atlantic University Sport. Check out all your Tommy information. Or just go to gotommies.ca because that's got it all for all your Tommy teams. Power on the rebound again and follow. Sue's going to have to be really conscious of the boards all season long. Again, because they don't have the same size that they've had in previous seasons. Going to have to be gang rebounding all game, all year long for the Tommies. Villain elevates, scores again. Mishandle there for Connors. Looking inside Zamurda, touch pass, corner kick. Power misses the shot. Fury Miller with the push on the rebound. Yeah, Jack, that one's too easy. You can call that one from up here. See the arms extend from up here on that push. Tommy's down 1, 3:23 to go. Here, first half, their scoring slowed down in this second quarter dramatically. That's knocked out of bounds as Villain is looking for Amos. Remember, Chief Valley connection. Too strong that time for Villain. Rebound for Aiden Connors. Connors and Zamurda, both out of the Doug Deering program at Simons. Little CB buzz. Fury Miller, strong take, but misses the shot off the board. McCarthy, little runner, doesn't go down, and then we're ahead for Fury Miller. Corner kick, Power. Power fake drive outside. Con 3. That's no good. There's the rebound for the Tommies. 3 green shirts going to the boards that time. Opportunity to take the lead back again for Stu. But the only visit for the Seawolves here to Fredericton this season. Littleton can't get it to go. Tumwine can't get it to tap, but Tumwine on the offensive board. That rebound from Villain looked a lot similar to the Fury Miller. Looked like the arms come out there a little bit. Stu might have got lucky they didn't get the even up call there. Power. Trip to the tin for 2. Seawolves +1. Tipped by Zamurda, but it's into the hands of Littleton. Littleton with a travel. Howlett for Con. 1:31 to go. Seawolves +1 here in the first half. Offensive foul on Zamurda. Third foul this quarter on the Seawolves, none on the Tommies. Been pretty foul-free game and a pretty quick mover. Down to under a minute 20 to go, first half already. Have to like that action. There's Amos, one dribble. Power on the end line as he touched that ball. Tommies were looking for a foul on the shot as Power blocked Amos. Nine to shoot. McCarthy goes to work. Amos on the inside for the putback. Round and out. Out of bounds off of Vince Littleton. Tommies with some golden opportunities for points on the inside. Just can't find the bottom of the bucket. Have to get the can opener out on the next strip. Get the lid off. Five to shoot as Zamurda catches. He's going to have to let fly. That one is nothing but nylon. And it's a 4-point lead with 30 seconds to go in the half for the Seawolves. Zamurda, an outstanding scorer, as mentioned, 19 points a game last season. McCarthy can't get it to go again. Tipped out to Littleton. Littleton, little juke and jive move here. Works his way in for the power step. Again, the Tommies can't score. Tipped around, and it's Fury Miller who comes away with it as McCarthy ends up in the front row. Zamurda extra pass back for Zamurda. Another three. That one off the rim, and we've got a rebounding foul on the Tommies, Ethan Tumwine. Yes. 0.5 on the clock as the Seawolves inbound. Timeout. Seawolves going to draw one up. Less than a second to go in the first half. This is a 15-6 quarter for the Seawolves. Tommies were up by 5, 28-23 after the first. So a low-scoring second quarter here. Tommies just not able to get the ball to go through in this quarter. Half a second left, and they'll be shooting at the other end. Tommies are hoping they'll have a little better luck going in the other direction. Half a second left. Let's see what the Seawolves draw up. Who's going to be the catch and tip? Power inside, 2 points. (40-34) at halftime. The Seawolves dominate quarter two. 17-6, 11 plus 11 after being down 5 after the first. Tommies will need to turn that around in the second. Come on back. Just under 15 minutes. I'll give you a scoring and stats summary before the second half starts. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommy's TV on YouTube. Thanks to all the sponsors. You see your banners around the gym here as the camera pans. And thanks to everyone watching, no matter where you're at. Happy to have you tuning in. All kinds of action to come in the second half and all season long on Tommy's TV. Hi fans, welcome back for the second half with 3 minutes, a little better than that, away. UNBSJ Seawolves 40, Stu Tommies, home team as we kick off the Atlantic Collegiate Athletic Association men's basketball schedule with the only game of the evening here at St. Thomas. They're down by 6, 40-34 to SJ. Seawolves, those 40 points on 18 of 37, that's 49%. 4 of 14 for 29% beyond the arc. 0 of 0 from the line, didn't get a free throw. 19 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 8 assists. 24 points in the paint for the Seawolves. The Tommies, 34 points on 12 of 38, so they get one more attempt, but make 6 less shots. That's 31.5%. 5 of 12 from beyond the arc, 5 of 6 from the free throw line for the Tommies. 5 turnovers, 20 rebounds, so one more than Stu. 6 assists, one more than SJ. 6 assists, 2 less, and 10 points in the paint. Points in the paint, the big differential. In favor of SJ. Individual stats, Ben Power scored the 2 to close the half. Ends up with 14 on 7 of 13 shooting. Ernest Vov 7. Ethan Zamerda 5. AJ Nash 5. Jack Fury Miller 4. Aiden Connors 3. I think Power, all of his points, I think, came in the second quarter. Don't think he scored in the first. I think, in fact, I said that it was conspicuous by his absence, so he really turned that around. Connors 3. Doyle Burton with 2. For the Tommies, Evan Villain has 13 and 5 boards. Noah McCarthy 10. Riverlands 9. Ben Duell 2, and that's it. Scoring depth here really favoring SJ. Tommies, all their scoring concentrated in 4 players. You can take away the 2 points from Ben Duell, really only 3. Tommies need Littleton and Owen Amos to get going here in the second half. It will be Seawolves ball as we start. Zamerda, Nash, Doyle Burton, Ben Power, and Jack Fury Miller in the white shirts. Taken away by Zach Duell. Duell joined by Amos, McCarthy, Villain, and Littleton. In the green shirts with the gold shoulders for the Tommies. Amos loses the footing going down the lane, kicks it away right into the hands of a Seawolf. Turnover that time, back the other way for the Tommies. And Villain. Extra pass there for Amos. Amos, another rim out. Owen yet to get on the board in this one. Fury Miller, pass, Zamerda. Too good a shooter, leaves that wide open inside. Doyle Burton. Tommies knock it out of bounds. So Burton tucks the shirt back in, receives the inbound pass. Looking inside, that pass just didn't get over the top of the defender. It was intended for Zamerda. That's going to get Ernest Vovk off the bench early here in this half. In for Doyle Burton, but there's Burton who works the turnover at the other end. Fury Miller for Zamerda. Zamerda, baseline, brings it back. Power. Nash. 3 no good, rebound Villain. Back duel for Owen Amos. Vince Littleton. There's a triple for Vince. Vince gets on the board. First points of the night. Vince had 31 in that overtime game, the overtime loss at the Ken Gould between these teams. First 3 comes 2 minutes into the second half for Vince. Going to try another. There's another. Quickly tied at 40. Back-to-back Littleton threes from almost exactly the same spot. Jerry Miller too strong. Rebound Villain. Villain attacks Power, draws a foul. Here is Vav in for Doyle. Doyle Burton, that is. A little chat there with Coach Vaughn. This is about that play off the rebound where got the rebound that was knocked out of bounds. Coach Vaughn wanted him to go up strong. They had a little conversation at a distance. McCarthy puts the Tommies in front with a little stop and pop from 15. Tried one out of the corner and couldn't tell whether that was a three or not. Behind the backboard for me. Littleton for Amos. Amos draws a foul. Vovk or Power. It's going to go on Vovk. Tumwine Lands in for Stu. Lands will be for the shooter Amos. Owen Amos, 7.5 points, 2.5 boards last season. 84% free throw shooter was Owen. Sorry, Owen. Jinx again. Jerry Miller, nice delivery. Knocked away by the Tommies. Here is Riverlands in for Owen Amos. You bet we'll see a lot more of Owen in this one. AJ Nash on the drive. Can't get that one over the rim. Zamurda crashed, but it's the Tommies who get out the Windex, wipe the board for the Karam. McCarthy doesn't get it to go. And it's SJ and Power on the move. Off glass got the tip. And the Tommies got the second tip. Littleton's just made a couple from there. You got to play him tight. That's going to allow him to drive and get fouled on that drive attempt. Dan Patterson having a little discussion there at the line with Vince Littleton. I have to think that might be about something that might have been mentioned after the whistle there. No idea for sure, but I didn't see anything in the play that would merit or any actions by Littleton, so have to think that that would be a little talk between the teams. There's going to be a foul on Littleton as Fury Miller with the catch in the post. First on Vince Littleton. First on the Tommies this quarter. Seawolves already have 3. 5:44 to go. Tommies +4 as they've erased a halftime deficit with a 10-0 start to this quarter. Pretty sure it was 40-34 as we went to half. Seawolves yet to score in over 4 minutes. Close to 4.5 actually. Foul that time on the floor. We put 14 on the shot clock. Seawolves retain possession. Vov beyond the arc. That one off the back rim. Ben Duel on the rebound. Riverlands lost the handle. That's going to be too far for Ethan Zamurda. That's out the door into the hall. Surprisingly, there are no kids in the hall out there tonight. Lane, short, lands, tracks the offensive board. So Tommy's another attempt. Lane on the drive, too strong that time. Amwine tries to draw a charge, no call. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Fury Miller. Offensive rebound was Vov's, but ripped away by Littleton, and he's high step into the bucket. Fury Miller for Vov. He's going to score 2. 5.5 minutes for the Seawolves to get their first 2 of the quarter. Tommy's had a low-scoring second. Are the Seawolves going to have a low-scoring third? Littleton down after that play, getting helped up by teammates. Foul goes on Nash. Towel is out, Michael Murray for Dan Patterson. And we got the Icky Shuffle, first time of the evening. Pretty hot in the building, pretty surprised that that's really the first time. We've had to get the towel out and do some mop work here. Little laugh there between the officials. Michael Murray, I think, said, hey, you were closer to it than I was, so I threw you the towel. Crew chief privilege, we'll call that. For Mr. Murray, Littleton makes them both. Tommy's +4. Seawolves only 2 points thus far in this quarter. Aiden Connors, who's checked in for Fury Miller. Too easy there. Good look, but it didn't go down. Tough shooting quarter. Tommy's apparently left the lid on that rim at halftime. Hide the can opener, says Stu. Travel called. Noah McCarthy said to check back in. McCarthy is in for Littleton. 3:48 to go. The Noah McCarthy fan club is alive and well here at the LB Gym. Alive and well around the province, in fact. Noah, a very popular player. Nice pass for Lands. Can't make the 3. Rebound. Corralled by Villain, but then lost the handle going up for the shot. Tight ball game as we expected, not a high-scoring affair. We yet to break 50 points here on either side. Tommy scored big in the first quarter. 6 points in the second. Thus far, the Seawolves are working on a 2-point third quarter. Villain, Duel. Back to Villain and Ben Duel. Makes a 3. Tommy's +7 in the game, +13 in the quarter. Howlett can't answer. The bad shooting quarter continues for the Seawolves. Love looks to go to work. Back out for Connors. Gets the screen. 3 to shoot. Fury Miller's going to have to launch from way deep. And he makes it to beat the shot clock from way far away and break a string for the Seawolves. McCarthy can't get that score to go. 1 possession game if the Seawolves score here. Zamurda bulls his way to the bucket. Shot is too strong, and it's McCarthy. Kicks for lands. 3-pointer blocked by the hard-charging Vov. There's Howlett. Going to direct a little traffic. Find Fury Miller. Just made the long triple. A lot of folks up here said, hey, that's a walk on that catch. Saw a lot of traveling motion in the stands beside me. Littleton on the miss. Put back fouled by Zamurda. Not Littleton. Tamwine. Littleton was just subbed out. A little too excited there. Didn't realize who I was looking at. Have a look at the stats after this quarter. The Tommies seem to have left a lot of points here at the line. Free ones aren't as easy as it sounds. Tommies +5. 1:25 to go in the third. Entertaining and hotly contested contest. Not a dominant shooting performance by either team by any means. Howlett. 3 doesn't drop. Tough Tommy defense, a lot to do with how the Seawolves are shooting, much like it was the other way for STU in that quarter. Being the second quarter, rather. McCarthy dances, step back. 2-pointer. Soft bounce and in for McCarthy. Lead up to 7, final 45 seconds, Q3. Zamurda, Howlett. Back for Zamurda, Dove Con. 6 to shoot, Power. He's going to go to work. Reach in there, probably on Owen Amos. No, it goes on Evan Villain. Villain's first. Tommy's third. Seawolves already have 5. Littleton set to check in at the next opportunity. Which will be right now. This will be for Ethan Kamwine. A little offensive substitution here. Littleton already with a couple triples this quarter to get on the board. It's going to be for Evan Villain, not Ethan Tamwine. McCarthy going to wear this clock down, hold, have to go with a few seconds left in the quarter. McCarthy gets to the lane for 2. 5 seconds left, Seawolves. See if they can get a shot here. Can't do it, no shot. Zamurda too late on the release. McCarthy helps him up. The Tommies with a really good quarter there. Have a look at the line score. That's a 20-7 quarter for STU. Second quarter went 17-6 for SJ. So both teams have had a single-digit quarter here. Tommies 54, Seawolves 47 after 3. Seawolves shooting 20 of 53. That's 37%. The Tommies 18 of 54. That's only 33%. Seawolves 5 of 24 beyond the arc. The Tommies 8 of 18. So +3 3-pointers. Seawolves only 2 free throws all night. They're 2 for 2. Tommies 10 of 14. Tommies rebounding edge 35-29. Bench points to Tommies +3. In points in the paint 26-12 for SJ. Individual leading scorers. Ben Power with 16 for SJ. Ernst Voff 9. Fury Miller 7. Zamurda 5. Quiet game for Ethan Zamurda thus far. AJ Nash 5. Aiden Connors 3. Doyle Burton 2. For STU, Noah McCarthy 16. Evan Villain 13. Vince Littleton 10. Riverlands 9. Ben Duell 5. Ethan Tumwine with 1. Reminder coming up here on Tommy's TV this weekend. Volleyball opens right here at the LB Gym tomorrow. 3 and 5 women versus MSVU at 3, men versus St. Anne at 5. Sunday, 11 and 1, both teams versus St. Anne. Women's first. Women's hockey, they play tonight. They're on the road at X tomorrow. Home Friday the 1st against UWM. Saturday the 2nd versus UNB. Men's soccer semifinal tomorrow. ACAA Medavie Blue Cross Stadium versus MSVU, 3:30. If they win, the final is Sunday at 3. And of course, men's soccer hosting nationals November 6th to 9th. Run down your ACAA basketball schedule once more before we wrap up the evening as well when we get an opportunity. Owen Amos scores 2. Tommies +9. Littleton, Amos, Ben Duell, Zach Duell, and Noah McCarthy for STU. Foul goes on the Tommies. For the Seawolves, Zamurda, Connors, Howlett, Power, and Kahn. Howlett. That's no good. Connors taps the rebound out. Another opportunity here for the Seawolves. Zamurda for Connors, who got the offensive rebound and makes the 3. Six-point game, that's 2 possessions. McCarthy, nice drive. Little recognition there of the assist as well. That's Kahn with a make out of the corner. 5-point game. Seawolves might have found a way to get that lid off that bucket at that end. Amos doesn't go. Power on the board. Checked by Zach Duell. Power has the size advantage in that matchup. Power, hop, skip, and a pass out. Zamurda for 3. No good. Rebound, Zach Duell ahead for Ben Duell. As Owen Amos falling to the corner. Instead, it's back for McCarthy. Tommy's reset. McCarthy, Ben Duell, Owen Amos. Owen Amos going to try a drive, blocked by Ben Power. Zamurda for Howlett, and the Seawolves are on the run. Evan Villain will check in for the Tommies. The next stoppage. Owen Amos with a miss. 3-point game, a 3-pointer ties for the Seawolves. Blocking foul called on Ben Duell. Villain Tumwine in for Dool and Amos. Towel out again. This time it's Michael Murray's turn to do the Icky shuffle. Zmerda, good on the first. Setting up for a really good finish here. 2-point contest, chance to make it 1 here for Zmerda. Rebound, Villain. Knocked out of bounds by Ben Power. Big reaction there to the call. I thought the official got it right. McCarthy, nice drive, nice scoop. Delay of game warning on Green as Littleton touched the ball after it came through the bucket and set it down on the floor. Tommies up 5 and swarming the ball. Extra pass, Zmerda open in the corner. Too strong. Kahn with the foul over the back on the weak side rebound. McCarthy delivers a 3. Little look back at the Seawolves bench after dropping that one. Tommies up 8. No, 7. Just have to look at the other scoreboard where I can see it all. They get up 5 as the Seawolves score. Littleton draws a foul. Second on the Seawolves this quarter. Jerry Miller set to check back in. This will be for Howlett. Second foul on Howlett as he goes to the bench. Littleton to the line. Tommy certainly be getting to the line a lot more than the Seawolves. They'll use a tight one here. They're going to look back at those missed free throws as Littleton goes 0 for 2 in that trip. Oh, Fury Miller there. Got Villain in the air and get underneath him, draw a foul on Evan Villain. Nash scores underneath on the nice entry pass. One possession, 3-point game, Zach Dool for Evan Villain. Zach Dool with a 3. He's in my blind spot behind the backboard. Power drive, kick. Fury Miller for 3. That one's off the heel. Rebound McCarthy. Tommies to the offensive end. Littleton right to the tin for 2. Tough scoring first half for Littleton. come alive here in the second. McCarthy off the Zamurda miss. 2 points here, puts the Tommies up double digits. So does a three. Timeout, Seawolves. Tommies 71, Seawolves 60. Great opportunity to talk about the other action around the ACAA. Crandall at MSVU tomorrow, 2 and 4 women and men. Same times, UKC at Holland. Sunday, Mount A at MSVU. 3 o'clock. These teams next action. Saturday the 2nd, UNBSJ will host Mount Allison at 2 and 4. The Tommies on that same day will go at Crandall, women at 5, men at 7. That's your action upcoming in the ACAA. ACAA.ca, get everybody's schedule, all your stats, standings, all of that. Go Tommies.ca for everything Tommy. The new website, howlwiththewolves.ca, for your Seawolves information. Reminder for Tommies fans, volleyball right here tomorrow. 3 and 5 women and men as they open their season. Sunday, 11 and 1. Women's hockey on the road tomorrow at X. Home next Friday, Saturday, UW and UNB. Men's soccer, semifinal ACA action in Moncton at Blue Cross Stadium. 3:30 tomorrow if they win. Championship game Sunday at 3:30 in the CCA Soccer Nats. Men's action here, 6th to the 9th, Grand Harvey Turf. For your 4th ranked, 11-0-1 Tommies. .414 to go in the 4th. Seawolves down 11. They need scores and stops. There's a score from Fury Miller. Clock ticks under 4 minutes, so Tommies +9. McCarthy, a great 4th quarter here. Got at least 8 in this quarter, does Noah. Villain to the tin for 2 to answer the Fury Miller shot. Power has 16 to lead UNBSJ. McCarthy, 26 on 10 of 19 leads STU. 4 or 5 from beyond the arc. 2 of 2 from the line. 9 rebounds, 3 assists for McCarthy. Villain, 15 points, 11 boards. Littleton had none at the half, has got 12 here in the second half. Lands 9, dual 5. Other scores for the Seawolves, Vav, Fury, Miller, each with 9. Pretty even distribution of rebounds. Power 6, Vav, Fury, Miller, Zamurda. Power 7, Vav, Fury, Miller, and Zamurda, each 6. Watch as we go down the stretch here. Littleton makes a 3. Foul on McCarthy with the leg. Tommy's up 14 on Seawolves. Flopping warning. Leave on the Tommies. So give Littleton 15 now. All in the second half. Along with Villain's 15, McCarthy's 26. Seawolves. Ben Power at 16. Feels like he's been there for a bit, though. It's going to be an and 1 play. As Nash gets the scoop shot, kiss off the window to go. Nash completes the 3-point play, 12-point game, just under 3 minutes to go. Littleton for Tumwine, he scores 2, lead is up to 13. I guess it was an 11-point game on that made free throw. Nash on the drive, another foul on the Tommies. 2:41 to go. Seawolves will take everyone they can get with the clock stopped. 2:41 away from seeing who picks up the first W of the ACAA men's basketball season. Second free throw made by Nash. Pressure from the Seawolves, down 12. Elaine and McCarthy in the backcourt. Patient duo. They beat the 8-second count. McCarthy forced to pick it up. Over for Villain. Tamwine tries a three. Off the paraphernalia up top and out of bounds. Try by Zamurda, no good. 2 to go, the Tommies plus 12. There's going to be a foul on Zamurda. Tommies 5 team fouls, the Seawolves 4. Inside, Villain sneaks free, nice delivery from McCarthy. That's going to go as another assist. Zamurda loses the ball. Now he's the last one to get back on defense. Minute 35 to go. Tommies plus 14. Tough score in second half overall for SJ. It's going to be a foul on Power. And McCarthy will go to the line. Opportunity to add to his game-leading total of 26. .128 to go. 80-66. Told you all about the next action around the league, next Tommy action. Remember volleyball here tomorrow. Cheer on your Tommies soccer team at ACAA's in Moncton this weekend. And cheer them on as well at Nationals when they host here. The games go early November. So the Tommies under a minute and a half on the game clock away from collecting the first win. Seeing themselves in front of the pack after day one, the only game on the schedule here in the ACAA. Long season ahead. Tommies 3 home games in the first half, as all the singles are being played in the first half, meaning who's to ever teams that only come here once in the season. That would be 3 of them. Seawolves, this will be their only trip here. Holland College is in, and Mount A is in the first half for their only trips. McCarthy makes the second for a 15-point lead. Second half, UKC, MSVU, and Crandall each in for 2. Officials are going to talk about this one to see. They're going to say Seawolves ball. 1:15 to go. Gets a cheer out of the Seawolves fans, but they're down 15 That's a long road to come back in a short time. We're going to set the shot clock to 14. Good catch there by Coach Hickey on the sideline. Power against McCarthy. That one's off the rim, batted out by Fury Miller. Zamurda, he'll make a three. Timeout Tommies off the score. Up 12. 1:08 to play. Thanks once again to the Benito family for dropping off a little care package here from Prince Edward Island from me for during the women's game. Appreciate that very much. If you are watching along home, you ever do get the opportunity to come here to the LP Gym, feel free to come on up, say hello, and there's a little break in the action. Always happy to know that there's someone out there listening. Spend a lot of time talking in my own ear. It's great to know there are people out there enjoying these broadcasts here on ACAA TV and Tommy's TV on YouTube. Here all season long for court sports, volleyball and basketball. Season 6, I learned. I've been here, I think, as long as John Hickey has. Not sure those pandemic years for me count quite the same, but nonetheless. Can't be that I've been here 6 years. That doesn't seem right. Knocked out by McCarthy. Zamurda makes a three. 9-point game, 30 seconds to go. Littleton tries from beyond the arc, no good. Tamwine tips it out to Zach Dool, that'll do it. Seawolves forced to foul. That'll send Villain to the line. Villain, 17 points in this one. McCarthy looks like he'll finish with 27, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Pretty darn good stat line there for Noah McCarthy. Puts an early mark on the board here in the ACAA. That's a good mark to beat, 27 points. Littleton, 15. For the Seawolves, Ben Power at 16. Been saying that for a while. Zamurda now 14, Nash 11. Fury Miller involved 9 each. Zamurda tries again. That doesn't go, and that'll do it. Tommies 81, Seawolves 72. Tommies get a little revenge on the Seawolves for the 1-point overtime win that the Seawolves took at the Ken Gould. Wrap it up here, another entertaining ball game. Tommies made hay in the second half after a poor scoring second quarter, 81-72. McCarthy with a big game, 27-pointer for the Tommies. Tommies are on the road for their next action. But it's volleyball here tomorrow. Come on back to Tommy's TV. So always amazing Alice in the producer's chair and everyone here at St. Thomas. I'm Bill Gibson. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Another fun broadcast here for me. Always enjoy these. And I'll be back tomorrow with your volleyball.